Okay, so we are live. This is a Relaxed Teams North Jersey. We meet every Tuesday at 8:30. Feel free to join. Our normal captain isn't here today, so I'm filling in. And what we do is we focus on promoting each other, helping each other become a team to grow our businesses and to promote the awareness of our other teammates to help each other thrive. And with that, we'll start out by giving, as we always do, the chance for people to give out shout outs. Drew, I think you have a shout out you want to mention?
Absolutely. I want to give a shout out to Erin Myers, our residential real estate expert in the group. I firmly believe in meeting people in person. I hadn't gotten a chance to meet Erin in person. I met at a coffee shop with her last week, and we sat for an hour on topics, everything but business in a sense, because both of our businesses are mixed with our lives. And just learning about her as a human being was tremendous for me because I always look for ways to help people. And it was a great conversation. I learned so much about Erin as a human. And I admire her, and geez, what she has to deal with as a realtor is unbelievable. So I definitely recommend having a one-to-one with Erin. And if you can do it in person, it's definitely worthwhile.
And myself, I'll give a shout out to Chris for all that he does. And he's given all Relaxed Teams people who wanted a booth. I think it's too late now to get a booth, but for the trade show that he runs, he's going to be running it this Friday. We'll have him talk about that a little bit at the end, but he's given a reach out. He runs a really, really neat virtual trade show. You really want to check that out. That's going to be this Friday. And Chris is going to share some information on that at the end of our presentation here today. So with that,
it is not too late. There's one more day.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There's still one more day to be able to get a booth. And again, if you're a Relaxed Teams member, you get 25% off. So reach out about that. And up next, so we have our featured presenter for today, and that is Camille. Camille, would you like to take it away?
I'll take it away. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm excited to give you all a little bit more information about caring transitions as well as rare finds. As you know, I work alongside George Paizo with both of these businesses. So we'll start with Caring Transitions. So Caring Transitions is a company that I work for alongside with George, where we actually assist with estate sales. So generally with estate sales, I've been told that you're dealing with the 4 Ds, which is death, debt, downsizing, and divorce. I've only been working with George for a little bit. I've been to plenty of estate sales, but I've only been working with George for a little bit. And I have found that the last couple of times it has been dealing with families who are dealing with death. So Caring Transitions goes in and just handles families in a sensitive way, in a patient way. And we go through belongings and just assist with making sure what items they want to keep, what items they're ready to let go of, and pricing it. And then we take it from there and have an estate sale and open up the house for people to come in. And a percentage does go towards Caring Transitions, but also towards the family. And I actually worked at one this past weekend, and it was interesting to be on the other side of an estate sale. So the family was there, and it was, our job to just kind of any questions that they had, just to be there for them. So that is something that we take pride in. And Caring Transitions you can find online. We are the Northern Jersey division. So if there are any people that are downsizing or just need assistance with making that transition, whether it's a family member or the individual themselves, because we do take pride in just making it an easy transition. So that's Caring Transitions. Rare Finds is the consignment store that we do have in New Providence, New Jersey. That's right across from kind of catty-corner from the train station that's there. We're open every other weekend. And what happens with Rare Finds is some of the items that either did not sell and that we could not part with, did not want to see go on to a landfill. There's good value there. We bring back to the store, and we open the store up on Friday, Saturday, and soon to be Sundays, where we get the word out that we're going to be there, and people can come and just and shop and find unique things that you wouldn't necessarily find in a big box store. So there's anything from vintage clothing to antiques to just home decor and fine china. So that's Rare Finds. And again, I've noticed that we're starting to see a lot of the same people that come in every weekend and just check in. So it's always a fun way to spend an afternoon. If we do, I'm not sure how we are on time, but oh, okay, I felt like it. So so yes, so those are the two businesses that I work alongside with George. Very beneficial as far as just being able to help, because I think that it's important to work to see the human side of people and just be able to assist in any way to make things a little bit easier. So my side business, just transitioning into that, is Junk and Jersey Girls. I have a storefront. Not a storefront. I rent a space at the Canvas House Antique Center in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. And I do have some vintage items as well as antiques that I sell there. So in conjunction with Rare Finds as well as Caring Transitions, it's worked out very well that I found George, because we both have a passion for beautiful items that we just can't get rid of. So in a nutshell, that's my presentation. I think I flew through it, but I'm definitely open to answer any questions or anything that you'd like more information of that I could have missed.
So if I understand correctly, with the Rare Finds piece and with yours, if there's furniture that comes in there, you will restore, or you'll talk to customer. Customer comes in and say, I like this, I'd like some things to happen with this. You're able to help them and work with that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I also have a couple of pieces in there right now that I've kind of upcycled and painted. And so they're there to be seen as well. And then I do custom work. So if someone did come in and there's just a plain wooden dresser or bookshelf and they say, oh, well, I would love it to be white or yellow or something funky, I can definitely do custom work. And
what if they want to do something that is of their own or has some family value to them or some sentimental value, or do you do that as well, where they bring in their own product to you, or not?
That hasn't happened yet, but yes, I would definitely do that. Outside of Rare Finds, I have some customers that have contacted me with sentimental pieces that was their grandmother's, but now their daughter has it and she wants it lime green. So, but to keep the hardware the same. So that's, I listen and talk to people and just figure out what their vision is for a piece.
Excellent. I think Chris had a question.
Yeah, I got a few actually. So first, the name of the company is Junking Girls or Jumping Girls?
So mine is Junking. So Junkin, Junkin.
Jersey Girls. Right. Yes. Okay. I love that. So I have a couple of questions, if they would be a good referral for you before I make the introduction. So I have a friend, a dear friend, down by the Jersey Shore in the Asbury area, so that's not far, who's a great musician, but in the daytime, he's got a van and he drives around to garage sales and things like that and picks up these treasures. I don't know what he does with them. Would that be a good referral for you?
That would be an awesome referral for me, because I love finding items that are just different. Architectural salvage is something that I love coming across, and just different vintage signs. So if this is someone that collects and maybe goes to a flea market or just collects and sells online or just keeps them, I do
remind me to introduce you to my buddy Sandy Mack when we have our one-to-one. So write that down. And the other is, do you want to be introduced to people who also do estate sales, and they take in inventory and catalog it and resell it and do it online? Is that a fit for you? Because I could introduce you to my friend Drew Magnuson, who's in that business.
From Magnuson Estate Sales?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Magnuson. I've been to a couple of their estate sales, and I believe they have an office here in Bernardsville, or it might be right in Morristown.
It's right on the border of Bernardsville and Morristown. Yeah, right on. They were my old work neighbors. So yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Yes, that would be amazing, because I know.
Okay, so I'll introduce you to the two of them, but we have to meet first because I need your contact info.
Yes, Chris, I would love to do that. That would be great.
Right.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Hey, Camille, I get a question for you. So
Yeah.
if I was in possession of something that I'm not sure if I want to keep or donate, get rid of, sell, whatever, and I just wanted to find out how much it is, because if price was the deciding factor whether I keep it or not, Is that something that you and George do? Because obviously you'd have to know how much you would sell it for if it was in the shop or in the store, right?
Yes, as far as knowing the value of your item,
Yeah.
that is definitely something that I do. It's something I've gotten my feet wet with, but I've done it, and finding the value has become, everything's at your fingertips for the most part with online searching or online tools, but even just with networking, just I have people that I can actually kind of speak with in regards to finding out the actual value. It's funny, I came across a print at a thrift store last week, and something about the print just spoke to me, and it was a $6 print. And I did my research, and I just kind of followed up. I actually contacted some galleries, and it actually turned out to be a highly desirable print. And I actually sold it to a gallery in East Hampton, Massachusetts. So it'll be hanging there to complete the collection of a Japanese artist.
Wow.
So yeah, I could definitely assist with finding the value of something before you let it go. And then you might decide to keep it or sell it.
Excellent. And with that, let me share screen. This is Camille's information, where to reach and contact Camille. Again, if anyone wants to come visit Relax Teams, you will, all visitors will be introduced, get the chance to have your 45 seconds. And with that, we'll transfer over. Morella is our captain. She isn't here today. She works, she's a financial advisor with Mass Mutual, and she helps people to manage their finances and helps them to reach their ultimate financial goals. Next up, we have one of our sponsors, Business on a Browser, and Business on a Browser basically makes the back office better. They provide the technology for Relax Teams and some of our other entities and make it so that you can automate what you do. Next up, we have Relax Benefits is a group that was brought together to help businesses, particularly small number of employees. If you have a small number of employees, it's really hard to have people to help you with your medical coverage and to get the pieces that you deserve. It is something that is built right into the cost, and to have a dedicated broker to help you and determine which carriers you should be using, what you can do, and then optimize that. That's what Relax Benefits does and helps with. Next up, we have Desiree.
Hi, everyone. I'm Desiree from Relax Social Media. Virtually all businesses are using social media these days, but most companies aren't getting a great ROI. And we make it simple to increase that ROI from social media. We help companies like yours gain more visibility on social platforms, grow your audience, and convert leads. So it doesn't matter how many social accounts you have, Relax Social Media will make sure that they produce for you. You simply connect your existing social media accounts into our proprietary software, and then you can decide how much work you want to do and how much work you want us to do. You can see examples of our work. Just search Relax Teams and Relax Tax on any of the social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Google My Business. Thank you.
Next up, we have Drew.
Morning, everybody. I'm Drew Durany with Profit Compassion. So we each have something in our lives we need to improve. The top two are financial and health, and I have a solution for both. In this space, I want to let you know that I'm an independent affiliate with a biotech company, ASEA. My passion in life is to help people improve whatever they want to improve. And I help proactive individuals transform their health and wellness by really giving them easy to follow steps that will increase their energy, reduce their discomfort, and ensure they're feeling great within themselves each day. Our products with ASEA are not intended to prevent, diagnose, treat, heal, or cure medical diseases or conditions, but let me tell you something. Our bodies have amazing abilities to heal itself if given the right tools. And the redox molecules and ASEA's products merely enhance the body's ability to heal itself. If you know somebody who would like to improve their body's ability to heal, I'd love to help them. Drew Durany with ASEA, we power potential.
Next up, we have Randy.
Hey, everyone. Randy Morgan, branch manager of M&T Bank in Denville. So I'll bring up something that maybe a lot of people don't know we do, but it may be an issue you run into or people run into. So one thing we do offer is, I notice a lot of business customers sending wires they're doing purchases or they owe someone money, something like that. And it's something you have to come in the branch to do. We actually have tools in place that you can actually send wires from your home. It'll make it a lot easier. You don't have to come in. You could do it whenever you want. And it's actually two different ways that make it very cost friendly based on your volume. So if you have questions about that, give me a call or email me, Randy Morgan, M&T Bank. Thanks. Up next is Aaron.
Excuse me. Aaron isn't here today. Drew, you just had a great one-on-one with her. You want to tell us a little bit about Aaron?
Absolutely. Erin, just getting to know her, she's very detail oriented, but she really works with her clients, starts where they are at. And everything she does is geared towards what their needs are and fulfilling those needs. And right now she really is looking for sellers. The market has a plethora of buyers and not enough sellers. So I told her I'd pound the pavement in it and help her out. And a good introduction to her is other real estate agents across the country, because they do refer to each other and help people out when they learn someone's moving from one state to another or one region to another. But definitely have a one-to-one with Erin. She's absolutely fantastic.
Excellent. Next up, we have Chris.
You want to skip me so I can show the video and come back?
Sure. We'll come back to you. So Chris will be last. We'll come back last to Chris, and Chris will be able to have time to talk more about his trade show. Today we have not available today is Andrea. Andrea is with Guaranteed Rate. She will help you to make sure whether you're a residential buyer, you're looking for investment property, second home. She's able to help you assure that you get the right rate, walk you through that process. And I know she's there 24/7 for her customers when they have those needs. Finally, myself. My name is Dennis Haribin. I am the founder of Relax Tax. What we do is we help and obsess with people to retain more of what they've earned. We've done such a good job of being able to optimize the process when we have what someone has earned through use tax credits, various tools to make sure they retain as much as possible of what they've earned, that we've transitioned out. And that's why we're helping with teams and other things to help people to earn more. We're limited with what we can do with what you've earned, but once you've earned it, we make sure you maximize it. We have that to a science, to the point where we have a guarantee that if we're not helping you to exponentially grow what you're retaining, that we'll recommend you fire us. And that's one way to save the money. Next up, we have Project Scholarship, which is one of our nonprofits that we created to really help people to move from classroom to career with less debt. This came out of helping people to retain more of what they earn. We found a lot of people were spending a fortune in college and college debt that was just crippling them, and they weren't getting enough of the value they needed out of it. So we've come up with, and obsessed with, helping find ways through working with other partners in other areas to help students to reduce the amount of debt they incur to begin with, which will put them off in a better financial position. To find out more about Project Scholarship, go out to projectscholarship.org, and we're working with a number of colleges, institutions to improve that situation. And with that, that is the end of our normal presentation, but we're going to give Chris some time to talk a little bit about a wonderful trade show he has coming up on Friday.
Dennis, thank you. Thank you so much, and thanks for all that you do for all of us. You're the master behind the scenes and all of this, and it's appreciated. So, hey, everybody, I'm Chris Flipper from On the Bus Sales Training, Coaching, Consulting. And like many entrepreneurs, I'm unemployable, which means that I can never ask permission to do something. When I have an idea, I get fixated on it, and I just got to do it. So about a year ago, I came up with the idea that I wanted a virtual office. And we were doing virtual trade shows on Zoom at the time. And I really wanted to have a home base for my members and develop an office that also had a trade show. Well, the day has come, and we have that. I'm going to share that with you. And we are having our first trade show on the new platform Friday. So if you don't mind, I'm going to give you a quick tour. So let me share screens, and hopefully this works out. Something's not right. Okay, can you guys see that?
We can.
Okay, here we go. So this is my new office. And so you come in straight to our website, onthebus.biz, and you pick Visit Virtual Office, and you are in. And you can see there are a number of training rooms. The Woodstock room is an example of it. That's my office over there. So we're going into my office, and you can see I've got pictures on my desk and training tools that I use. Those dotted lines on the floor are speaking zones. So you only can hear what's said inside the zone and it stays in the zone. That's one of our training rooms. You come out and there's private areas to meet. We have 4 conference rooms. That's our Bang room that we use on Thursday mornings. So we're now virtual in there. The conference rooms are doubling as our presentation rooms Friday for the trade show. So we'll have at least 3 of the conference rooms going throughout the show, between 2 and 5. So that's between 12 and 15 different presentations in the different rooms. And now we'll go down to the trade show floor. You click on go to, hit virtual trade show, and you are at the show. So what you will start with is tech support. We'll have tech support right there in case somebody needs some help. And this is the trade show floor. So you can see it's a real live trade show, right? With real live companies, and people will be standing there inviting them into your booth, kind of thing. That's Jeannie, who many of you know, who's going to be offering solar. So we'll just do a quick lap through, and I'm not going to hold you hostage the whole time, but I think it's pretty interesting. There's our presentation schedule so far of who's presenting when. We have that throughout the show. We do have 3 or 4 booths left. There is a nice discount offered for group members, 25% off the normal $500 price. It does come with training. So we have our final training class tomorrow night, teaching people how to use the platform. You can see we can do special effects, but it should be a lot of fun. A lot of people are taking a wait and see. Our next show, we're doing them the first Friday of June, well, March, June, September, and December. I'll give you an aerial view here. And there's more speaking zones up there if you wanted to have a private talk with someone, which you'll see in a second. And that's it. So I'm excited. I'm petrified at the same time. You know, I am with every show. So much can go wrong. I'll put a link in the chat. Please invite your friends. Please come by. Support small business owners. You know, it should be fun. So that's it. Chris Flipper, on the bus sales training coaching consultant.
And Chris, it's so amazing to see what a glimpse of what the metaverse is going to be like. So Chris is already on the metaverse.
Yeah, we're trying to be on time and move it forward, you know?
That's excellent. That's excellent. Great job. Wonderful. Look forward to getting there on Friday, and we'll be in touch, but definitely. So thanks, everyone. With that, we'll end our stream. You feel free to join Relax Teams. Again, it's all about helping each other so that we can thrive and not just survive this post